bro. It's the Made in Lagos season. Take up money. Taloni Kokpo. Yo, guys, what's up? You're back again on Gusto Reactions. And you know, we came in all hyped, excited, because it's the Made in Lagos. And Wizkid is truly proved that he is the Machala, the star boy #1. I have Damikpe here with me today. Welcome, Prof. Been a while. Have you been holding up, man? The old NSAS, bro. Everything that happened over the past 2 weeks in the country. How would you say it's affected you? Change your narrative as a person.
As a person, everybody, you have to be on guard right now. Those guys are still on the street, so you still have to be on guard and observation mode.
Then Wizkid don't come at least. Say maybe ease our stress, maybe cool us down, and he dropped Made in Lagos. He was supposed to drop it on the 15th of October before the protest started. He postponed to the 25th to the 22nd of November, and then he came 2 days ago and said, "Yo, this thing is dropping. Made in Lagos. Watch the next tweet." And then he said Made in Lagos dropping tonight 11 p.m. and then he came with Made in Lagos, scattered everywhere. At first there was some delay. People were like, Wizkid, Kilo Shele, you don't drop this scene and everything. And then the album dropped. And since it dropped, there's been a lot of comparison here and there. People saying Wizkid killed this. People saying they no feel and people saying you should have dropped an EP, you should have dropped maybe a few songs from the album and not drop all of the songs on the album. Some songs are below par. Some songs are up, but a lot of Wizkid FC we know now. Normal. We've been praising the album, say, hey, Machala do all. If you dey find Wahala for who they find Pakuruma Wizkid though. Wahala for who they find a lot of accolades, and Wizkid has topped charts with this album. The likes of them, Sam Smith, Ariana Grande dropped album too, but then Made in Lagos is topping the UK over these guys that are also big over there. Nigerian Apple Music chart, Made in Lagos 1 to 14, all tracks on Made in Lagos. Comparing now Made in Lagos to all other albums that is dropped, people have been saying, oh, Made in Lagos is not as good as Ayo, Made in Lagos is better than Superstar, Made in Lagos is better than Sounds from the Other Side. Now, why I brought you here today, Damikpe, looking at Wizkid's body of work, we would be considering albums today. Because I think he has one EP, Soundman EP, which is like his only EP, so we would probably leave that aside. Looking at the 4 albums he's had so far, Ayo, Superstar 2011, Ayo dropped, Sound from the Other Side 2017, and Made in Lagos 2020. Which would you say is your top 3 body of work from Wizkid? Top 3 body of work from Wizkid.
Yo, can I go into reason why?
Yeah, definitely. You have to come with your receipts now, so that I won't drag you.
First of all, man, as in big shout out to Machala, big shout out to Starboy.
Always.
Baba is always on 100, of course. And for Made in Lagos, one thing that we can't take out of the Wizkid story is the fact that he's not holding back to evolve. Like he's always evolving, and the fact that he doesn't really ask, okay, do you guys want to hear this particular sound? Should I put it in? He just do it in, but he do it in, he won't do. On every of his projects. So we could see straight up from Superstar that okay, this was his entrance, and he needed market, of course. So he had to make everybody do what he had to give everybody what they needed to hear at that time. And at the same time, the same thing with Ayo. But I think from Sound from the Other Side, we could see clearly that he's entering another side. So he's entering the side now, or more anything where I give now, like just, everything I'm doing now, I'm evolving right now, and I think that's the same thing that is being shown on Made in Lagos. So based on me now, this is a personal opinion based on my own favorite, because I believe that this at the same time evolving sound appeals to different people. That means that some people will definitely listen to Sound from the Other Side and be like, yo, this is my #1 based on how it makes them feel. But for me, based on your question, it's let me start from
before you answer the question. Let me say, how well have you digested Made in Lagos? How many listens have you given it since it dropped?
I think I've listened to it like 2 times.
Okay, so which would you say is your favorite track from the album?
The song with Bonner.
Ginger.
Ginger is so expressive. It's the song that they both did what they wanted to do, and and Burnout also was 100 on it. So Ginger.
Okay, so I would say that's like probably your favorite song from a Nigerian collaborator on the album.
Yes.
What about international collaboration?
I
Which
think
is your
generally though. But if you had to say okay, based on Nigeria, of course, yeah, but at the same time.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah, but internationally too, I think the one with Elamai is a very very nice song.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Piece of Me.
Piece of Me, yeah,
Yes,
yeah. Song was dope. I saw Elamine tweeted that she's been waiting for this now. She can't wait to whine her waist.
For sure. People have to whine waist this song.
Bro, the album is, according to one of our guys, Paul was saying a premium vavavoom.
No, vavavoom, sir. But I saw someone tweeted that it's this is maybe the title is supposed to be like is a sex pop.
Sex pop, yeah. That's
basically because you can go all along, and you have forgotten that Bobadi background the entertainment.
You get.
Yeah.
So people are now saying that Wizkid don't migrate to sex pop now. The new genre.
I think it's just evolving, but it's really nice.
Sex pop.
Yeah,
so now let's go back to the question. Which would you pick as your number? Let's start from number 3.
Yeah.
Let's not take it from the top so that people will not know. People will not roast you from the beginning. So your number 3 album from Wizkid out of Superstar, Ayo, Sound from the Other Side, Made in Lagos. Number 3 album.
Number 3 would have to be
Wizkid MC they want to.
You know like Wizkid MC, so but me I just gotta stop my mind.
Yeah, definitely.
So number 3 for me, I'll probably put in. You said Soundman is not there, yeah?
No, Soundman is an EP.
He's an EP, okay. So I'll pick Made in Lagos.
Made in Lagos, your number 3.
Yes, number 3. Yes.
3 project from Wizkid.
Yes.
Why is Made in Lagos your number 3?
I think there are two spots, two albums, a project that I have for that spot, which is either Sound from the Other Side or Made in Lagos.
Okay.
But I feel like for me, Made in Lagos still appeals to me in a certain way than Sound from the Other Side. Yeah, I'm still trying to understand that distance was too much from Sound from the Other Side, but this one is still closer to me a bit.
I would agree with you. Sound from the Other Side, it didn't really do well. I think then Wizkid was trying to get into the international vibe, feature a lot of international artists, Chris Brown, a lot of them, but then the album didn't really do so well according to expectation, because even then the hype around the album was not so much. It was around that time he signed the Sony deal and all of those things, trying to make ends meet. But then say last this method no work. Baba came back, started giving us some classic jams after them before he now came back to the old foreign vibe again. So I will agree with you. I wouldn't tell you my ratings for now, but then for me, Sound from the Other Side is like my number 4, like the least favorite project from Wizkid. Yeah. So moving on to your number 2. No, let's do number 1, because once you do your number 2, people don't do number 1. So let's do your number 1 now.
Yeah, that's true though.
Yeah.
So number 1 would have to be
So now it's between Superstar and Ayo.
Yeah. But sorry for wasting time.
No, take your time.
I think I will go for. This is like it's like who wants to be a millionaire like this.
Do you want to phone a friend?
I'm not, but my friends might tell me something. I think I will pick Ayo. Yes.
Which is his second album.
Yes, I think I'll pick Ayo. My reason for picking Ayo, trust me, the line is very, it's very narrow. Like picking Ayo yourself now, I think I'm just going with one, just because I want to go with one. But I think Superstar and Ayo. The reason for Ayo for me is because the sound on Ayo were too, like the project, man. It had Mommy Me, it had
a lot of
songs. You had Kilo Fair, you had Celebrate, which is one of my favorite Wizkid songs.
Jaye, Show Me Your Money, On My Bed. Uju Elegba,
yeah, of course.
Kilo Fair was on Ayo, Celebrate, Murder. Caro was on Ayo, like a lot of jams.
Yeah, heavy songs, and they are heavy, really heavy songs. You could see that he had. I think Ayo for me showed Wizkid, like he showed that maturity of sound. Like I think Superstar is a really nice project. I felt like they were a lot of the tension to like, okay, this is my first project. The follow Ayo for a follow-up project, because a lot of people their follow-up project really it's not as hard as that. So for me, I think that's what really gave me the stamp for like, yo, and Baba, this is Machala.
I agree with you. So your second top project from Wizkid is Superstar.
Yeah.
So why would you place it at number 2? And not number 1 or number 3.
No. Superstar is a legendary project. So it's something that I would have said number 1, but like I said earlier, it's the reason why I'm picking as number 2 is because I feel like there's just still some sounds there that I feel like let me not go into details. Let me know where I don't go missing.
But then was as early as 2011. So yes. A lot of people had a lot of sounds that, as at now, people will say, why you do this in that year? But then it is what it is. I don't even think
I still listen to Superstar, and I'm still hearing some new things, like based on maybe I feel like almost this now. What this guy talk for you? You understand? So it's a very nice project, of course. But I just prefer number 1. It's just going to be Ayo.
True. I agree with you because according to what you said, also a lot of artists do not have a follow-up project to bang as others. They are like to even supersede their first project.
Track.
19 actually.
Yeah. 19 track for a follow-up project.
Guy.
And everything
19
everything
back
is
to back.
19. Like bitch, like yo. For a second project.
That's one of Nigerian's album. You can say it's a 10 over 10.
For sure.
Like bro, 10 over 10, everything back to back. Ayo Superstar for me also is a really nice project. It's one that brought us to know Wizkid, the Olat Your Boy, Don't Dull, a lot of songs on that album. Let us know that this is a young new kid in the block, and then he's good doing his thing, and he did well back then. And Superstar was Ayo. Jaye, celebrate, Mommy Me, Oju
Elegba, man, bro.
A lot of classic jams. Like there are songs that you can play back to back, even till now. They go play Celebrate for you, like bro.
But
you go happy.
Now it's still it's still my song. That song they put me in the zone. Like yo, it's a very so the Ayo is a very very nice project.
So before we end the show, I would want you to rate Made in Lagos out of 10. What would you rate Made in Lagos?
Honestly,
based on your own personal view, the sound, how well you enjoy the album, the features, the lyrics, the projects, basically everything, all together.
Okay, I think I'll say 6.
A 6 over 10.
Yeah, 6.
Wow, that means it's a bit above average for you.
It's
because average is 5, then 6 is.
Let me say 7. So I don't want it to look like it's like
average. No. You don't have to prove anything to anybody on this at this point,
right?
Because it's your own personal view, and everybody's entitled to their opinion. So people know say now in view be this. So nobody say he hates Wizkid though. Nobody say, but then this is his own opinion. So I don't help you. They clarify the Wizkid MC. They watch. So it's personal opinion.
Yeah, but really though, I think let me say 7.
7.
Yes.
Okay, 7 is still like it's a pass.
Yeah, I think it's a part, of course, but it's just still 7 for me.
So why not 10 for you? What are those things that made you remove 8, 9, 10 from your rating?
The main reason is going to be the replay value for me. Because I think from track 3, for me, I basically just knew that okay. I wanted to just finish the project.
Okay, try to expatiate on your replay value so that people get to.
I mean, it's a project of like you getting to track, like a higher, for instance. Now you get to track 17, and even if you're not going back to number 1, like you are trying to, as in you are replaying, like you want to be on the project for a while. You want to stay there and still continue circle. Like for instance, listening to the project, I had to. Okay, I know that these are my favorite songs already, but. I'm like, I want to go back inside this project to listen, or let me listen to something else. You understand? So I believe that it should for me, a 10 over 10 would mean that it's like I'm really like it dropped yesterday night.
Yeah.
I mean that for today, I'm still supposed to be in the whole, that space of the album and trying to dissect. I know, but there's not too much mystery there for me.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's your opinion. That's your choice. It's the replay value is quite low for you, and that's what you feel. Well, I wouldn't say I agree with you. I wouldn't say I don't agree with you. Would leave the people to let us know in the comment section. Do you agree with Damikpe? The replay value for Made in Lagos, was it top notch, or was it just there, or was just a bang? So now let's compare Made in Lagos to other projects that dropped this year. It is still a bit early, but then at least we listen to this project, other projects that dropped too, and then we could compare them to previous projects from other artists, likes of Tiwa Savage dropped Celia, Fireboy dropped Apollo, Olamide dropped Carpe Diem, Burna Boy dropped Twice as Tall, and a couple of other projects that dropped this year. So who would you say, which album would you say Made in Lagos is like could match up to in terms of acceptance and all of
match
those
up
things?
to?
Yeah.
Are you trying to talk in terms of comparison, right? Are you trying to compare them, or you're trying to pick out one project that
we are one project out of all of these ones
that you could stand with?
Yes.
As at now.
As at now.
I think
based on the first 2 days of release of those projects, like flashback to their release date, and then like let's see which one can you say, okay, after this one was released on second day, this is the height has gotten to, this hour we have spoken about it and all of that.
For sure, Made in Lagos is doing well.
Yeah.
It's on the top, the countdown in terms of iTunes and all that. So of course I think that question for me is if we're talking about the digital space, or we are talking about the power of itself of the
digital
project.
space, power of the project, social media talks and everything.
For sure, this is Machala now, so it's Wizkid. So I feel like I wouldn't want to just dive into this question. Why? It's because like any other person that dropped, even if their project was it was harder than this, or in terms of even talk of tower and all like that. I don't think the fact that it is Wizkid, I don't think we will be able to balance the comparison.
Okay, so the star power basically.
Yes, that one is his joker, so it's and he used it well. So it's not something that I think I would want to say based on acceptance. That I would want to compare. I don't think there's any project like that really, aside from Burna Boy.
Okay.
Which I need to get my facts right about that. But I don't think there's any project that would say it would, and it's still going to top a lot of other countdown, of course.
Yeah. So let us know, guys, what do you think? Wizkid's project, Ayo, Superstar, Sound from the Other Side, Made in Lagos. Which are you going to rank number 1 to 3? Let us know your ranking. Dampe has said Made in Lagos for him is number 3, Superstar is number 2, and Ayo is number 1 for him, number 1 album. Let us know what you think on this project. Let us also know your rating on Made in Lagos. Dampe rated Made in Lagos 7 over 10. Let us know your rating, and we'll be right here to reply you back to back. Until we see you the next time on Gusto Reactions, stay safe, and we love you at Gusto. Thank you for always. Peace out.